Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deolindo da Costa Gusmao. I'm studying MBA program at Dili Institute of Technology, DIT 2023. I would like to thank Dr. Stanislaw Saldana for the opportunity to do a presentation about the Canoe theory as part of the strategic management. In today's presentation, we'll be focused on the four questions. What is the Canoe theory? How to implement the Canoe theory in an organization? What are the opportunities and challenges to implement the Canoe theory in an organization? And how to overcome if there are challenges to implement the Canoe theory in an organization. The Canoe theory, according to David Haber, is that business or organization and teamwork are much like a canoe and its crew, where everyone plays a role and must paddle together in order to achieve a common goal. When we talk about the Canoe theory, we talk about 9 elements as part of this theory. They are: think of your organization as long canoe. The canoe has destination. Everyone in the canoe has a seat and paddle. Everyone is expected to paddle, as there are no passengers in the canoe. Those who won't paddle have to get out of the canoe. Those who prevent others from paddling have to readjust or get out of the canoe. The Canoe theory understands the crisis. The Canoe theory says you have to ride to be happy. What is the benefit of this theory when implemented into an organization? This Canoe theory actually emphasizes the importance of the teamwork and collaboration within an organization. The Canoe theory can be a useful tool for an organization that want to promote a culture of teamwork and organization and collaboration, as well as effective communication. How to implement the Canoe theory in an organization? Applying the 9 elements of the theory. When we imagine that an organization is just like a canoe, which means the organization needs to define a clear goals, vision and goals, and ensure that everyone in the organization understand vision, mission, and values of the organization itself, and ensure that everyone must work toward that. Organization need to establish roles and responsibility, clearly define roles and responsibilities for everyone in the organization. Organization to emphasize teamwork and collaboration. While everyone in the organization perform their roles and responsibilities to achieve the common goal, team members are also encouraged to support one another. Organization will need to create effective communication, establish open line of communication within the organization, encourage team members to express their ideas and provide constructive feedbacks. Ensure everyone on the same page, remain on the same page. Need to promote trust and respect as well. Means Create a positive environment for the team members to work together and respect one another, such as open discussion, acknowledge individual contributions, and put aside any individual interest. I would say, like politics, ethnics, and any interest that prevents the interest of the organization. Organization important to emphasize accountability. Encourage staff members to take ownership of their assignments and work toward the common goals. It is important for the organization to establish continuous learning and improvement. Why? It is important for staff members to continuous learning and adjust to the dynamic changes. Create a culture of continuous learning and improvement in an organization with regular evaluation and feedback, and implement changes and adjust as needed. One important thing to note is that if a team member does not play their role as what's supposed to be, an organization has to find a way on how to provide a training, capacity building. And at the end, if all the effort have been taken and a staff member still do not perform the assignment, then the staff member will have to leave the organization. Another element was talking about understand the crisis. In an organization, needs to establish what called a contingency plan. Predict challenges and crises that the organization might encounter during the process toward the destination. By having the contingency plan, organization will be able to come up with a strategy on how to respond to the crisis or challenges that will affect the organization. The last theory elements of the Canoe theory says, you have the right to be happy. When implementing this in an organization, we talk about celebrating achievement together. By acknowledging and value individual success or teamwork successes. By giving rewards. All this will bring motivation, will boost individual and teamwork motivations to remain as a good employee in an organization. There was also a question about the opportunities and challenges to implement the Canoe theory in an organization. The Canoe theory will be smoothly, successfully implemented in an organization if the organization has excellent leadership, good quality of the team members, employee, and adequate resources. The challenges would be if the organization, leadership, and or the employees are unwelcoming improvement. And one other factor that can be the challenge would be the communication barrier. When we talk about unwelcoming improvement, means people often defensive to changes, against changes. Employees always believe that they are perfect. They know everything. The system they use is perfect. And it will be hard to welcome changes for improvement. English language can be a challenge for Timorese, as Timorese are not native English speaker. One of the most important elements was that effective communication. But if the English communication is not as good as what expected, it can be hindered. Let's look together about how to overcome the two challenges we just talked about on how to implement the Canoe theory. The organization's leadership need to understand the benefit of the theory, of the Canoe theory, and provide adequate resources to support the team members to carry out their assignments. Introduce the benefit of feedback and changes and the importance of the changes. Establish continuous learning and improvement for staff. We are at the end of this presentation. I hope everyone enjoy when listening to this presentation. And once again, thank you and have a good day.